Dang. Mind your business.
No, for real. If you
What?
want to grow your hair, mind your business.
Longevity. Say it with me now.
Longevity.
Longevity. Them things finna start slowing down to possibly stop it. You heard me? But
We'll
we gonna see. But I give her freedom. Cause I know
Compared to what I used to go out every weekend.
that you ain't
All
with
my
no single friends.
All my friends love.
Super single friends. Super singles. Your friends. Oh my gosh. This thing go. Should I take this off?
Man, you finna go swimming. You got your speedo on. Wave. Waves in 20 minutes.
Hey. Hi guys, we back with another video with Boy Shizzy and
Johnny.
so they like episode 2 or part 2 of Symbis. Then we left off at. Then this was the next one. Well-being.
Is that the next one?
This page 4. Oh, it's upstairs. Put that right there. I'm like right here. So well-being. Your marriage can only be as healthy as the two of you. Exploring your well-being as individuals is vital to launching enduring love. Individual well-being. Jonna is, well, I'm at an 82. You're at a 50, 52. Is that good or bad?
I don't know. I think it's bad. Probably the higher the number, the better.
Well, on the first part, it say, for my self-concept, it says vacillate. When it comes to your sense of self and your confidence in your abilities,
Let's look it up.
you vacillate.
Hey Siri, what does vacillate mean? Alternate or waver between to be indecisive.
I'm indecisive. At times you feel strong and sure of yourself, but you also have just as many times when you feel unstable. Your self-esteem wavers.
So it goes back and forth.
By maturity. By default, your age over 25 put you in a optimal zone of lifelong marriage. Ages 24 and younger are correlated with a higher divorce rate. 24 or younger?
Good.
I ain't never know that.
It makes sense.
What you
Young.
Well, at least we over.
We're well over that.
It go independent. You tend to be your own person who is likely to be more objective about your current relationship. As a result, you report having minimal unresolved issues or pain in relation to your partner. This sense of healthy autonomy will aid you in building a strong alliance in your marriage. What's the caution flags? I have 4 caution flags. Red flag: current abuse, body image, partner's habits, and unrealistic expectations. Wow.
They just called him out. They called you out.
What?
They called you out. They called you out.
Why you say that?
Body image. Oh no, that's for you, right? Oh, is that supposed to be yours?
I don't know.
I think it's summarized, but mine it's say to be continued. They don't even show
Ooh.
all mine. That's remember he was.
Ooh, dang. All right, let's start with you now.
That's not. Okay, so for my overall well-being, it say 52%. And then for self-concept, it says when it comes to your sense of self and your confidence in your abilities, you
Vacillate? What does that mean?
indecisive.
Oh yeah, you just said that.
We both indecisive, though, to be honest. At times, so it's the same thing. We got the same thing. So at times you feel strong and sure of yourself, but you also have just as many times when you feel unstable. Your self-esteem wavers. So we got the same thing. Maturity had the same thing too. So by default, your age over 25 puts you in the optimal zone for lifelong marriage. Ages 24 and younger are correlated with higher divorce rates. Independence is where we don't have the same thing. So that's the only thing is our independence. But everything else is literally exactly the same. I never realized that.
That's probably why we be arguing so much.
We don't argue a lot. Independence. You report having a moderate degree of unresolved issues with your parents. At times in your marriage, this may drive you to be reactive or less objective than you might otherwise be. You may also find yourself leaning on your partner to meet needs that weren't met when you were growing up. So, your moderate sense of autonomy from your parents is worth exploring. In my caution flags, say 13, it say
Don't
abuse.
just ride past that 13. How many caution flags you got?
Blame my parents. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what they mean by that. When we did that, I had called my parents. I was like, "What could it be?" Because they were super involved. But I was the oldest, so they were strict on me. So maybe I was just upset that my sisters got to do anything and I ain't get to do nothing. But I didn't think it was a big deal.
But when you argue, you always, baby. You be like,
I don't think I say baby though.
well, you be complaining when you get upset. Point it out.
Maybe.
She turned to a big baby around her parents. Oh, daddy, I'm tired of you. Oh,
That's not a little kid. You say you tired.
you older now. You just said different. You got more confidence. Say what you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
You could say that back then. What's next?
So the 13 flags are. I ain't telling them I ain't telling them everything.
What is it?
It do say abuse by someone. It say abuse between parents. Some of this stuff I don't even know. It say body image, partners. I'm not saying all this. So
no, well, that's just a couple of them. She don't want to say all of them.
Y'all know me like that. Y'all don't be watching like that. You gotta be actual subscribers to really see everything. We already
paywall for real stuff.
Our Patreon.
What is that? For your live. So 73% relationship well-being.
I was saying.
Oh,
Don't mess with it, son.
Longevity. Say it with me now. Longevity. The mere fact that you two have dated for 2 or more years put you into an optimum longevity category that correlates with higher mutual satisfaction than those who have dated for a short amount of time. Stability.
Also, it says 73% too for our relationship well-being. You said that already? Mm-hmm. Oh, dang.
You want to say stability?
Stability, because you characterize your relationship as being somewhat turbulent or even conflictual, your relational readiness score drops for lack of stability. This indicates you may not yet be practicing skills like negotiation and compromise. I ain't pointing no elbows.
What you talking about?
I ain't pointing no elbows.
You felt that one.
You got it.
Dang. You're telling some dimes.
So that's stability. So I like stability.
Similarities. Well, similarity. You share only some core values, and this depends. You share only some core values, and this depends your. Oh my God. You share only some core values, and this dampens your marital readiness a bit. That's understandable. It's some stuff that I don't agree on that she more so has values in, that, or some things that I might agree on that she don't really believe in. But we work those things out and we have an understanding. Right?
I don't like the fact that you still think it's like that you agree with it, but
agree with stuff. It's not always about if the person agree with it or not. It's more so why do they understand the other person don't like it or the other person don't agree with it. Then they take that into account and what's really worth in our relationships. Is it worth doing things that the other person don't like for your own satisfaction? No. And sometimes the person gotta understand. Sometimes, like me or her, if we disagree with something, we gotta be more open and open-minded and be more accepting of how people think. So,
but if it's something that you believe morally, that's what they mean by that, though.
Right, but that's why we have understandings.
But I'm just saying that dampens the relationship too.
But that's why to compromise, to negate that, you have things that you get your give and takes, things like that. So you like to go out, right? I give you gotta be on your way home by 3 in the a.m. Cause I know I don't want to be going home about 1 a.m. or 2. I'm still out. So at least 2 a.m. is about time to.
You need to be home by 2.
Girl, I said 3 for you is 3 for me. Cause I know sometimes you want to kick it or talk to a friend, you're gonna be out. Or on the way home, you got that time, 30 minutes, depending on where you at.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Ohio, when she drive to go out with her friend.
It don't be that far. It'd be like 10 minutes.
It still be a decent amount of time to me. So I think, cause some dudes, they be more insecure about their girls going on work trips. There's gonna be a bunch of dudes around. Or they go out with their girlfriends, then you go in the clubs and stuff like that. Them things finna start slowing down to possibly stop it. You heard me? But we go see. But I give her freedom, cause I know I would want it to, and I ain't gonna trip doing things. What I'm tripping about.
You said you doing things.
No, I said she doing things. Yeah, I like to. She might want to chill with her friends. She might want to go on this work trip and ain't want to hear no back talk behind it. Some dude, you gotta go. It's just a work trip. You don't have to go.
That's annoying. That would be annoying.
What? If I said no?
That'd be annoying. You really can't say no. Unless you're going to pay my bills.
But you don't have to go to every work trip. No, I'm talking about you don't have to go. People don't go. It'd be like work events when they basically partying the whole time. You don't have to go.
No, we don't party. Actually, we go out to dinner and we have drinks. That's what we do. But during the day, it'd be 7 a.m. until 6 p.m.
What do y'all be doing? About?
In workshops, they talking at us for 3-4 hours.
But you don't have to go. It's mandatory?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
They literally give us the money and say you have. Even people that live local, they have to come.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't go if I didn't have to go.
What's the job trip you went to? The airplane, they call it the air show?
Nah, that was awesome.
Those type of trips I'm talking about.
But
you don't have to go to
But
that.
he went to work, so I was like, I'm going. And I always wanted to go, and I want to go again, go back because it was so much stuff.
But we have an understanding where if she want to go out, if I say no, it's a no. She might say, oh, why not? But if I say no, it's no. If I tell her come in at a certain time, I need you to come in at a certain time. But I don't normally do that. Do I?
A certain time thing?
No, other than 3. I don't normally say, oh, no, you come home. It don't really be much happening.
Right, I don't even be doing that. Compared to what I used to go out every weekend.
But your friends changed, so you ain't with no single friends.
All my friends left.
Super single friends. Super singles. Your friends, oh my gosh. They were talking to you. They was in a relationship with you. Dang, I gotta hear you every day, bro. Come on. I know exactly who called me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I understand you have friends. It is whatever. I can be patient. Ready for a back rub?
Yep. Are you?
Yep. You want me to go first? You want to go first?
No. You go first.
No, I'm saying like you, bro.
Are we doing one page? I thought last time we did.
This will be our 3rd video. 3rd. Then this will probably be
1. Yeah, because that's social support. This is
finances. Then dynamics. Yeah. Invoices. So hope y'all like the video and
drink y'all water.
And subscribe. Drink the water. Mine's upstairs.
Mind y'all business.
Dang. Mind y'all business.
No, for real. If you want to grow your hair, mind your business.
Oh.
That's what my favorite TikTok girl be saying.
Oh. Why she said that?
Cause if you too stressed out, your hair thin, everything. It's not a good environment to hear for any. It's really just not a good environment
for your health in general. All right, people.